Can we talk about the fear of literally existing? I'm talking about the fear of being perceived plus literally just being a being on this earth. For some reason, if you're just in a space where everybody else is in this space, for some reason, you being in the same space is a burden on everyone else. And I've felt this for years and I still feel it, and I'm just starting to get over it. I'm gonna help anyone else that feels this way because I needed this video. When I was going through it the most, I needed this video, like desperately. But here's the thing, nobody talks about it, because tell me why. I just realized other people felt this way after looking in a TikTok comment section. That's the only way I figured out that other people felt this way. I literally thought it was just me, and I needed a video where somebody told me, hey, let's talk about this. Oh, you're not gonna like this one. Number one, assess your past. Because sometimes some things in your past, like bullying, can make you ashamed to be comfortable in your own skin, can make you ashamed to be yourself. The reason that this is so prevalent is I think people think bullying is very like present moment. No, it affects your whole life. Like, trust me, I'm almost at adulthood and that shit still affects me. To this day, I still think down on myself because of that. So I don't know why people think bullying is just, oh, it's not even that deep, you'll get over it, I'll help you glow up. Yeah, I grew up and then I have 100 other issues and I still see myself as that bullied kid.
So I don't think it really helps, actually.
If you've been bullied for years and if you're still bullied, it makes sense why you don't feel comfortable in your own skin. So don't beat yourself up about, oh, I'm not confident, like why am I not confident, what's wrong with me? Because there's nothing wrong with you. Like, people can tell you be as confident as you can and you still can't do it because of all this past trauma. Like, it makes sense why a lot of people aren't confident. But here's the thing, I want you to set apart a night where you just think of all the past experiences that made you embarrassed to be alive. I'm not even joking, even if it's so trivial. Like, just sit there and just be like, oh yeah, that one time in elementary school and middle school time. Like, just remember those moments and keep a record of them in your head. You might think this is gonna make it worse, but here's the thing, this is what you're gonna add to it. You're gonna think about those things and imagine yourself in a car. This is gonna sound stupid. All these people were in the driver's seat and you were in the passenger seat. Maybe you were calling some of the shots, but the driver had full control. These people had full control over your mind. You look at them and you're like, no, we're switching seats, bitch. You get shotgun, I get the car, I'm driving. And you know what's so great? When you drive, nobody can get in your way because you have control over your own thoughts. So you put that bitch in the passenger seat. Actually, you know what? Just don't kick them out of the car. Like, what type of analogy is this? Kick them out of the car. I came up with that analogy on the spot, so I hope you guys loved it because that was amazing. This thought of being scared of existing also comes from you thinking you're inferior to people. You think everybody is better than you. And because you think that, everybody around you just seems like they're just so much cooler and they're always looking at you and they're always watching you, and now you're scared to even exist in their space. Who are these people? Like, who are they? Why are they so superior to you? They're literally just like you. They're literally on the same level as you. I don't care if these people have more money than you, if these people have more friends than you, if these people go to more parties than, like, nobody cares. These people are on the same level as you. And once you realize that, you will actually be freed of so many fucking like worries in your mind. Because I think all this stems from that. The thing about being inferior, sometimes it doesn't even come from your own mind. Sometimes it's because people around you are treating you like you're inferior to them. I don't know why. Some people have a stick up their ass. They really think they're the shit. I'm just like looking at them like, who do you think you are? If somebody treats you like they're better than you, most of the time they're way worse than you. It's every time I've seen this. I promise you, they're so insecure about themselves, because people that are secure in who they are, they're the kindest people ever. People that are confident, people that are authentic, they don't sit there and try to bash people and try to act like they're better than people. That is arrogance. And actually, not only is that arrogance, that's insecurity, because they want a power struggle. They want to feel better than you. The feeling of being inferior is so real, and I think it takes a long time to overcome it. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you guys it's so easy and there's one solution and one fix. No, it takes a lot of work to get over that. I think it's all about understanding that everybody else in the room is just like you. There's nobody that's better than you. And even if they have better skills than you, them as a person isn't overall better than you. You just have this idea because you grew up thinking that you were worse than everybody because everybody made you feel that way. But the way that people treat you isn't how much you're worth. It's never how much you're worth at the end. The way people treat you is a reflection of them. Maybe you trigger something in them. I notice when I talk to people, sometimes I'm really nice to them. I'm getting along with some people. And then there's other people that hate me for no reason. People bully bully you before you even know who you are. How are you gonna bully someone before they even have discovered their personality and who they are as a person and all their values and morals? Like, I really feel for anybody that's being bullied right now and has been bullied in the past, because people really think it's not that deep, but that shit really affects you. I feel like it's always the people that are so authentic and have like a lot of light inside them that piss people off to their core. Like, it makes people so mad when you're just bubbly and full of life, when you're just happy and you're kind to everyone. For some reason, everyone hates that. I don't understand why, but I think it's because they're mad they can't be as happy as you. So just keep being happy because they got issues. Oh, there's a plane going over my house, or a helicopter. Anyways, but also remind yourself, guys, sit down and remind yourself that your existence isn't a problem. The reason you're here is just for a beautiful purpose. If you guys are like dealing with also mental health struggles, it makes sense why you also have this feeling. It's probably just a side dish of so many other problems. So I would say look inwards and realize like you're not a problem. You're not a burden for existing. Like, you're here for a purpose. You deserve to take up space. Like, you're there in the room for a reason. And you actually, can I just say this? You guys make the room 10 times more expensive when you're in there. I promise you guys. Each one of you guys, you're priceless, literally priceless. And every time you enter a room, oh, there is a reason why there's an energy shift, because your energy is just so beautiful. Picasso, like, everybody looks at you because they're like, oh my God, who's that? I always wondered why when I entered a room, everyone looked at me, but whenever some random Billy Joe walks in, nobody notices. Maybe your energy is hella fucking strong. I feel like the people that have this fear are the people that the world needs the most. The people that have this fear are the people that are supposed to be in front of everybody. Like, there's a reason why your energy is so strong. There's a reason why when you just exist, people either have a problem with you or they love you. There is so much, like, it's just like literally the energy of a fucking star. You guys understand that, right? There's like a star that walks into the room. They have a bunch of haters, right? But then they have a lot of supporters too. That's the energy of a fucking star, and that's what you are. You're a star. You're beautiful. You're shining so bright. Each and every one of you, male or female or non-binaries, all of you guys are so special and all of you guys shine so bright. When you guys get over this hurdle, because I promise you, it's just a hurdle of life. When you get over this hurdle, you will be so brave. You literally got over the fear of existing. Bitch, who can do that? Like, most of the time, if people are so embarrassed to exist, they would be so weak. But look at you. You're so brave. You keep going. You keep showing up. You keep fucking existing. Like, I'm proud of you. And I know how draining it can get. And I know how hard it can get. And mental health is like, it's real, bro. And I totally empathize with a lot of you guys because it might be feeling like that. But remember, you're such a special person. And you deserve to be in a room. Like, that room becomes 10 times more expensive because you're in it. I have a feeling some of you guys think that you're too much or too annoying or too whatever. No, you're not too much. The people around you are just asking for too little. It's as simple as that. And sometimes you're not even too much. You're just enough. Literally, that's it. You're just enough. It's just you're too much for the wrong people. So what? They're not asking for enough. You go find people that are asking for a lot, and that will give you a lot. The fuck? You don't need to be around losers. You guys can tell from this video, I've definitely gotten called too much. I've gotten called annoying. But guess what? I'm on YouTube and I'm putting myself out there. Not many people can do that. And you can do the same exact thing. You don't have to be embarrassed forever about existing by just being. You have the power because I know you have the energy to go and put yourself out there with anything you want to do. It doesn't have to be YouTube. It could be literally anything. Also, being self-aware is not an issue. I know it really feels like it because you're so hyper-vigilant, you're so self-aware about what you're doing, but at the end of the day, this is such an amazing and beautiful trait to have because you're so emotionally intelligent. This is so beautiful because when you have deep-rooted issues that you need to address, it is so easy for you to go down there because you're always self-aware. You're already self-aware. I've met so many people that are so unself-aware, it shocks me. I'm like, how are you not aware? Like, how are you not aware that your actions do this to somebody? How are you not aware that this is hurtful to somebody else? It's like when you're self-aware, even though it sucks and it feels very like you're hyper-vigilant all the time, it is such a great trait to have. Some of y'all are scared like there's a reason to exist. Should we get into philosophy right now? Whoa! We're literally on this earth to die. We are biological organisms, which means our purpose is to live and die. Okay, whatever happens after death, that's a whole different video, honestly. I used to be so scared of death. That literally used to be my biggest thing, scared of death. And I don't know why I'm scared to exist too. Like, girl, pick a struggle. Pick a struggle. You're gonna have thanatophobia or you're gonna be scared to exist. Like, what even is this combo, guys? Hell, I'm not even a nihilist, I'm an existentialist, which means like you create your own meaning to life. What's the reason to exist? Why do you feel like being in a room, you're doing a burden by existing? You literally have no choice. You were born, bro. Like, Also guys, the next time some bitch has something to say about you existing, you didn't even have a choice to be born into this world. And honestly, I hope you would choose no different than to be born, because you are such a beautiful soul. But they're acting like you chose to exist. Like, these people are so like, why am I so embarrassed to exist if there's no reason to exist? I'm literally just existing because I'm existing. And if people have an issue with that, well, then they can go fuck off, because I'm gonna die anyways and they're gonna die anyways. And honestly, I couldn't give a fuck that in 70 years some crusty granny when they were like 17 thought I was like ugly or thought I was annoying. Like I really don't give a fuck. Like, we're all gonna die, who cares? So guys, there's so many different forms of confidence. I don't think we talk about it. We always talk about confidence as a form of like, oh, you just walk into the room and you know you're that bitch. No, sometimes you walk into a room and that's enough. Sometimes you just walk into that room and you're just like, you leave and you're like, oh, that was so much anxiety, but I'm so glad I got through it. That's confidence. I know how ridiculous that sounds, and some people are like, that's not confidence, okay, that's insecurity. No, but the fact that you walked into that room, a lot of people can't do that. Sometimes I applaud myself for walking in late. Like, I'm 30 minutes late to class and I just walk in and I was like, oh, that was so much anxiety, but I'm so glad that I was confident enough to do that. Don't feel like embarrassed or sad or shame about it, okay? At the end of the day, it just means you care. It just means you care very deeply. And some empathetic people are very shameful about that. They're like, I don't want to feel that deep, like all that stuff. But you guys are just so like beautiful. It is such a great thing to care in this world. I think we emphasize being nonchalant way too much. Like people that deeply care about stuff, you should just not be ashamed, because you have a beautiful heart. And guys, healing this wound can be very treacherous because you have to do exposure therapy. I don't mean actually going to therapy, guys, even though maybe some of us should. Actually going out there and doing the damn thing. I'm telling you, go out there, do the things you're scared about. Do the things that you're so ashamed about existing for. Do those things. Unlearning shame, unlearning embarrassment means doing the things that are embarrassing. It means doing the things that you see as shameful. You healing that wound, you putting yourself out there is not cringe, it's courage. Remember that. Remember you have strength, bitch, because you do! Guys, my camera's overheating, so unfortunately I can't keep recording. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. My Instagram is down below. And bye, I love you so much.